Oh, well. All right. So 3 squared is not 6, it's 9, because it's 3 times 3 times x to the -2 times +2. Remember, a power to a power, you multiply, and a -1 times that 2. So we have 9x to the -2 times +2 is -4. Y to the -1 times 2 is to the -2. And so we've simplified everything we can do, and now those negative exponents are going to bring it down into the denominator. And so like before, there are 2 ways you can express it. It can be 9 times that fraction. Remember, if there's nothing in the numerator, though, you need to put a number 1. Or the second way is probably the way I would have put it, 9 over x4 y2. All right, we're looking good, guys?
Yep.
All right. And this will be the last one I'm going to do with you. This is the hardest one, and I wanted to do it together. Now, the first, yes, question?
I was going to say, can you go back for a second really quick?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep. Did that get it?
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Yep. Okay. The first thing I noticed is that we've got a big fraction, and we've got variables. And I notice this is yx instead of xy, so I want to put that in alphabetical order. And the reason is, it's not just because I'm fussy, which I am, but you want to have the x over that x. You want to have the y over that y, because we're going to divide them out. So the first thing is to rearrange it alphabetically. Y times x is the same as x times y. So this is the first step to take. Now, at this point, some students are well, there are a couple ways you can do it, but this is how I'm going to teach you to do it. I'd rather have everybody do one way well than have 2 or 3 ways that are, you don't want to half remember. You want to remember, when you divide monomials, you subtract exponents. It's the opposite of multiplying. Remember, when you multiply monomials, you add exponents. Here, we're going to divide x4 by x to the -1. And y to the 1 divided by y to the 2. And we're going to subtract those exponents. So here's how I like to break it out. And you may be thinking, well, where did you get that 1/2 from? Well, it's because there's a 1 sitting up here that we don't see. So it's -1/2 times x4 divided by x to the -1 is subtracting 4 minus a negative. Now that throws up some students, but remember, minus a negative is actually what operation? Anybody remember?
Adding.
Yeah. So minus a negative is actually add. So this is actually going to turn out to be the number 5, 4 plus 1. But we'll deal with that in a moment. Now, y1 divided by y2, it's the 1 minus 2. So taking it one more step, we have -1/2 times 4 minus the -1 turned out to be the number 5. 1 minus 2 is -1. And you're probably remembering now that we'll move that down into the denominator. And positive exponents stay in the numerator. So this x to the 5 will stay up in the numerator. Y to the negative 1 will come and join that 2 that's in the denominator. All righty. Now I would like y'all please to do the rest of them by yourself. And at 10 minutes after 2, I'm going to draw us back together so that we can see, what you've done and correct anything that needs to be corrected and be able to ask questions. Now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here. So if y'all need some help, you just holler at me. I'm stopping the recording now.